Hey guys, Black Mamba Attacks here. Today, I'm going to show you how to cut carrots into 4 different ways. Mince, rondella, dice, and julienne. Technically, if you want to get technical about how many ways I'm going to show you, it's 7 ways, because I'm doing, or 6 ways. So I'm doing dice 3 different ways. I'm showing you that. And whenever you're cutting raw vegetables, or anything that's getting served right away, like ready-to-eat foods that are getting either cooked briefly or getting served raw, you always have to wear gloves and wash your hands. So, without further ado, I'm going to put you guys down. I hope you guys can see the cutting board well. Let it focus. There we go. And okay, so I have pre-markers on here for where I'm going to cut. So that's going to be rondellas, dice, mince, right here, dice, julienne. You don't have to do these sizes, it's just the way I'm using these carrots because I don't have that many and I want to save on how many I use for future videos and using them around the house to this stupid virus and people going out and hoarding all this crap. So let's just, what do you want to guys start with? Let's start with rondellas. Right here. Rondellas are pretty simple. And actually, before I start, show you the basics. So hold the knife like this so you have better control. Wrap it around the blade itself and the handle. You don't have to have, because if you do it like this, you don't have as much control as you want. See how I'm saying it's going all the way around? I'm not even moving my wrist that much. It's going all the way around. But if you hold it like this, same spot. And always go like this. Oops. Go like this. And this way. Like you don't come off the cutting board completely. Because if you do that, you hear, and that's showing resistance, which can also squish whatever you're cooking, whether it's say you're cutting a cooked carrot. It can squish that if you're going like this. So it is resisting the food you're cutting. When you're doing this, it's going the flow with the blade. It's also when you're cutting it like this, it's also resisting the blade. So you have to cut it like this, moving slowly like this. Like a lever going up, down, and going forward. So rondella, just basically this. Those are just basic rondellas, different sizes. I wasn't real consistent because they are different. They can come in all different sizes. Like that's a 1 inch. That's about 2 inches, I believe. And they can even come really thin like this one did. Because it all depends on what the texture you want your dish to be with. Put that to the side. Next, I'm going to show you a large dice, which I'm going to do one of the smaller ones with. Cut it in half. Cut it in half again. About 1 inch thick. There you have it. There's your large dice. To show you guys again, clean off your knife first. Make sure there's nothing on it. Waste not, want not, like my teacher says. Cut it in half. About 1 inch thick. Always make sure there's nothing in your path so you're not cutting anything that's you already cut. That happens a lot when it drops off the knife. Remember, always use the claw method. Keeps your fingers protected. Let's get a close-up with the large dice. I hope you guys can see that well. Move back away, let it focus. I'm not sure if you guys saw that well, but there's large dice. Now for medium, which actually I'm going to use the bigger one for. You cut it in half, like you do with the large dice. Then, don't go all the way through with this one, especially because it gives you a little bit more room. Cut it right there into thirds, pretty much. What are you doing? See? See how it's in thirds? It's not really equal, but gets you the same size. Same thickness. Actually, this is a good way to, if you're not really worried about your uniformity, and you're just trying to get like different types of textures in there, and you're cooking different things, like so you're cooking a potluck or a stew, and you want there to be thicker pieces, but you also want to not put too much of that, and so you can still get the flavor. This is a good way to get that flavor, because there's no way I was going to just cut that piece right there and get in half and get a medium dice. Actually, wait, let me look. At least I'm not sure. I don't think. Let's do this. Yeah, that's medium. I was wrong. Use claw method to not cut your hands. And there we go. Get a better look at the medium. Dropped it. There's your medium dice. To show you the difference between medium and large. Oh, jeez. Let's go here. There. See how it's slightly smaller? That right there, and then discard that. Then next is small. Cut this in half. Cut this into quarters. Whoop. And then there's your small dice. Same thickness, that big. minute. Gotta check on my supper. Sorry for that. Okay, next is the mince. What the hell, we can do it with this and save these other 2 carrots for next time. Or this piece of carrot for next time. This is for the julienne. So put that to the side. Do it pretty much just like the small dice. Cut it into quarters. Happened again. And do it exactly the same. Just do a rough chop. Don't have to be exact. Just get started. Put it into a pile. Just go right through it. Scrape it off. Put it into a pile. Go right through it. Scrape it off the knife. Put it into a pile. Go right through it. I probably should have mentioned it in the beginning of the video, but sorry for the interruption. I'm just checking out my supper. It's cooking on as it is. We're having meatloaf tonight, and I think that's good. Well, I could go through it a little bit more, get it more fine, but that's mostly what you want. Is a nice fine mince like that more than the rest. Put that into a pile. Put it over here. I'm setting it all up for an overhead view later on, right after the julienne, to be exact. Then what you want to do for julienne, cut it in half as best as you can. Then for this, because it's so small, cut it in half again, and you have your julienne. If you want it smaller, you can always cut it in half again, depends on your preference. But for this is perfect size for honey glazed carrots. I'll show you again. Just cut it in half right again. Cut it like that, and then go around, finish it off. And there's your carrot for honey glazed. Put that right in the middle. And let's give you guys an overhead view. And now back to me. And as always, guys, tell me what you guys want me to do for future videos in the comments section below. Smash that like button. If you're new, please subscribe. Check the video down in the description, because I'm going to leave a link to my first video I ever made on this channel. It will give you an idea of what I do on this channel and all that, so please check that out if you're new. If you're not, you probably already watched it. And I'm going to try and do that collab video that I promised on Facebook. I'm going to try to do it tomorrow. And if you're not already, check my Facebook account, or check my Facebook group, Black Mamba Attacks, my YouTube channel. And it's basically for my subscribers, for people that are in my videos. So check it out, because that's where I post all my upcoming videos, what I'm going to do. So please come join the group, interact with me, and I'll interact back with you.
There is always something there to remind me.
Peace.